What's up YouTube, this is Lucas with FoxHawk Gaming, and I'm here with the Arkana 30 deck since that's what mostly seems to spawn for me is the level 30, so what I'm using here is a Blue Eyes build, using Reinforcement skill to up our chances of drawing into our combo. And it has Wild Tornado and Twister in it, but basically we're just using continuous spell cards so that Ectoplasm isn't a problem. Now, the reason I'm using, or I didn't attack his monster there, is because that I'm using Union Attack, but mostly what you want to do if you're not worried about effect damage only and you're using Piranha, then you just want to keep his board clear as much as possible. He has Jesters, which will match our Blue Dragon Summoner getting through our deck so that he doesn't mill out before us. Usually we can keep in time with him. And our Blue Dragon Summoners also allow us to get a Tribute Summon off a lot. Now, one thing to look out for is Arkana does run his, he runs a counter spell card, and it can cause problems for your finisher. So that's why I thought that the Champion's Vigilance build was pretty nice for this, because not only do we have an answer to his counters at the end of the game, but it's also a heavy trap build, which means that his counter trap uses are limited. I did try a Cerberus level for level 30 farming, but I found it wasn't consistent because of the spell counters. Now, he doesn't do Ectoplasmer until he has 2 monsters, so keep that in mind. But here he has a clogged back row. So now we're into the finisher. He's going to try to counter this. I haven't ever seen him set 2 Spell Shield type 8s before, but our Champion's Vigilance will take care of it. And on average, this will give you about 7k points, but since I have quite a large number of Glossies and Prismatics, it can easily be bumped up to 8k. Here's another duel against Arkana, just to show that the deck has consistency from my testing. So this is a pretty bad hand. I put Blue Dragon Summoner in attack mode just to ensure that I get hit with a large enough attack so that I can use reinforcements. We'll have Blue Eyes next turn. And Champion's Vigilance is important in duels where you're activating reinforcements because it prevents him from just going Black Pendant crazy on you. Oh, let's watch this. I don't think we've watched it on the channel yet. That's pretty cool, I like that. Arkana's keeping pace with our deck thinning. Going to need the Champion's Vigilance to shut that down. I want the Dark Magician in defense mode, which is why I didn't set the Blue Dragon Summoner, but I probably could have been safe at a point like this in the game. Yeah, in this case, since I am guaranteed for the second to last card to at least be a Blue Eyes, it was a lot better to start setting the Blue Dragon Summoners and the Kaiba Mint so that I could just tribute summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Since it's the last turn, I don't really have to do much against Infected Male, but that is another card that you have to look out for. Either get it with a counter or one of our spell removals. On the chance that that last card was a face-down spell counter card, then we could still kill him while having a Champion's Vigilance up. And we can negate the second one if he had it. But I don't think he sets two, just from observation. Alright, here's the last sample of the Arkana level 30 we have. This is another great hand. Now, I think Wild Tornado is one of the better cards against Arkana level 30 because it can't be countered by his counter trap, and it hits his Ectoplasmer and Infected Male. So, really good. And now this is basically a smooth sailing. We aren't in a danger zone with our life points. We have plenty of removal against his Ectoplasmer. Got our second Blue Eyes out. Off topic, but I think Arkana's music is fantastic. Not sure it really fits his personality, though. It sounds like Dark Spellcaster's theme song, but it doesn't match his showy character that much, unless his character changes in the Japanese version. I haven't seen that. Keeping up with his deck thinning here. Now, we would have been in trouble here if he set two of those Spell Shield type 8s against us, but again, I don't think he does. Maybe I just got lucky, but keep your back row in mind just in case he does do that. Sometimes his monster field is empty and you can use Secret Pass and he will still attempt to counter, so you can bait it out that way, as we saw with the other game. Anyways, that's the showcase of this deck versus Arkana. For me, it gives a steady 8k. It will probably be able to get you above 7k if you don't have Prismatics or very many Glossies, or if you have to switch to a Piranha build, which is totally doable. Anyways, hopefully you found this useful, and hopefully Arkana 40 spawns for me enough within the next day or so. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.